I have a 2-year-old son, and I had him not in a marriage with his father, right?
Right.
Should I, because his father went on a different route, bad terms, drugs and stuff, and I'm actually met someone, and he's trying to be in my life now. Do I work on what I have with him, or end that and try to work with his father? Understand?
Is the father
Will I still be in peace if I continue into a different relationship, even though, I'm not with my son's dad, or should I stop that and work on what I have going with my son's dad?
So is it?
This is my cousin.
Oh, you keep pointing at him.
No, I'm just pointing just in
cousin?
general. This is my cousin, yeah.
He black.
I know. Well, you had this conversation before with my brother when he came with him.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
How you get to be so black and she's so white?
Our grandfather messed it up. Our grandfather was Mexican. He married an Irish woman. And then our grandfather, being Irish, married a Filipino woman. And then her mom married a Mexican. Her mom married a Mexican guy, and then my mom married a black guy. So now I'm Irish, Mexican, black.
Well, it's a bunch of races right here.
Bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Well, welcome to the world.
Appreciate it.
So you want to know, should you marry this guy or deal with your ex?
Right. Or work on it and build.
I wouldn't marry anyone at this point because the child needs you and his father. And since he's not, it sounds like he's not with his father.
Well, no, his father's still in his life. We're doing it like half and half with our son.
Can you wait and get married, like until your son is about 18 years old?
Yeah.
She like, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what would be best. I don't know what.
It's best not to marry.
Not to get married?
Yeah, since you already have a child, because the soul of the child is yearning for his father and his mother, so he's not going to want anything between them. And if you get married or get involved with another guy, it's going to cause jealousy with him. He's going to hate you for it.
So there's no working around it. It's just that I can't.
mean, you can work around it and break the law and do it anyway.
Break the law?
I mean, do it anyway.
Get married
anyway, but you end up regretting it later because your child would not like you for that. He's not going to like the stepfather because the soul wants the real father.
Can he
live with his father?
Could he live with his father? No. Well, no. I mean, I'm his mother. I would rather him be with his mom. But I do,
Does the father want him to live with him? And
no. His father knows that he's not in the right position to even have him to live with him. He still lives with his sister, and he's still building himself.
Right.
He's not even at the standards of a man should be.
If he could go and live with his father, if that was the case, then you could get married and go off to Tijuana.
So you're saying don't do it in front of my son? Don't build another relationship in front of my son, even though he's 2 years old?
Right.
Okay.
Don't do it. I recommend you not doing it. And then you will be happy later that you did not do it. But if you do it, you're going to regret it because he's not going to like the stepfather, and he's not going to like you for bringing another man between the two of you.
How
old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, you can wait until he's 18. Do you have to have a man right now?
No. Oh, no. I mean...
Oh, no.
It's just difficult for a young woman when she didn't have her father so much in her life. I think that's just my battle. I'm always probably looking for something to fill that.
Right. Have you forgiven your father for not being there for you?
Yes, I have my father in my life.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
I forgive him.
And so why is it difficult then?
I don't know. Well,
What's
maybe
difficult?
I'm seeing it more clear now. Actually, that's why I'm actually asking you that question, because I've continued to let God into my life more now, and I think that's why I'm more seeing it clear and want answers for that, but I guess I'm answering it for myself.
Yeah. If you love your earthly father, you love God. Everything's going to work out fine.
Right, that's what...
And that's why you shouldn't bring another reason not to bring another man into his life.
God can fill that spot.
Yeah, he will.
I don't need to find someone. God already. Yeah.
That's right.
That's what I know. I've been learning
So tell that man you're done.
Right.
How long you been dating him already?
For 7 months now.
Oh, yeah, well, that's good. Hasn't been a year yet. You got to let him go.
Okay.
Are you going to do it?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, but
And why?
I just want what's best for me and my son.
Yeah.
That's what I should.
And that's what will happen. If you do the right thing, be right and do right, it'll be amazing. But
Right.
if you don't, it's going to be a mess.
Right, I know.
And you don't have to have a man right now. You have a child.
And I have God.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
That's right. And you're still young. Once your son is an adult man, if you want to get married, you go and have some more babies real fast.
So don't work it out with his father, or just
I
let
mean,
his father be?
Well, I don't know the
Like
condition of the father. If he's on drugs and all that, I don't know what kind of risk I would take. But if the father want to see the son want to see the father, I would definitely wouldn't be in the way of that. That
No.
way your son would stay peaceful.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
That's what I wouldn't take his father away from him.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you say work it out, you mean for you and him, the father? Or?
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
for my son to,
Oh,
you know,
should you get with the father?
and work on, because I mean, with who I'm with right now, I'm working on him, and it's like, should I stop working on him and work on, you know, why?
So you
why?
working on another man?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm
What kind
saying.
of work are you doing on him?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like I'm wrong, and I should I stop working on? If I'm gonna work on something, right, it should be with his father, right?
What kind of work you doing on this man, God?
Anger.
He's angry?
He has a lot. He lets his temper get to him, you know.
And you trying to save him?
I'm trying to get him into God, like,
Get rid of that man.
yeah.
You can't. Women can't save men.
She playing mama.
She is. Let him go. And you can't even work on the baby daddy either. You be a good example. You be honest with him, but you can't work on him.
He's younger than her.
Who?
Well, the one I'm seeing right now.
Oh, but what else to this story?
I can't pass the mic. Get this away from me.
Is there more? Are you sleeping with him too?
We actually stopped. I've let him know that I
Like
didn't
last
want.
night, you knew you were going to church and
No,
you stopped.
I'm trying to change my ways and God's ways,
Right
and I
on.
told him if I want a future for myself and to see a future, that's the only way I feel like God will bless me is if I give away that.
That's right.
Yeah, before marriage.
But
so
is he younger than you?
He's 20. I'm 23.
Mama.
That's what he's been telling me.
Yeah, he's going to become a little boy with you eventually.
Yeah.
And you're not going to like him for that.
No, I don't.
So let him go. All right? Tell him let the anger go, but you need to let him go. And God love you. He'll guide you the right way. And if ever you need to get married, he'll make it possible.
Right. I know.
And with the boy's daddy, you can't work on him either. You can be honest with him, but not work on him. And don't play God.
So I could still like see if even if I'm not married, like with his father, I just have my son, like, you know, will my son still, or should I just be like God's gonna watch over him? Because that's how my mentality's been, is that God's just watching over my son. He's gonna, you know, for future wise. That's
As long as you don't hate the son's father,
right.
you don't hate
I don't
anyone,
hate him.
and that if your spirit is of love, that's going to be passed out to your son.
Okay.
He would see, when you're with the father, he would see that you don't hate his father.
No, I don't hate him.
And he'll be fine. As long as you don't have that anger in your heart.
Right.
All
I
right?
forgave his father.
Just be concerned about that. It'll be fine.
Okay.
All right? Are you doing the silent prayer?
No, this is my first time here.
This your first time here?
Yeah,
yeah. Amazing. Well, make sure you do the silentprayer.video
Okay.
on our.
Okay.
Do you know about that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, make sure you tell them about it. Help them find that. And start doing that, and I'm telling you, amazing things will happen. But don't bring another man in the life of your son. All right?
Right.
Okay. Good. And let that little boy go.
I know.
She's like, I want to get the mic away. Men, you are needed. You are the sons of God. You are needed. You got to protect your women and children. Really. Then the government and black folks and whomever can't come in and take over your family. You got to be strong, but you can only do it once you come back to the Father. Don't forget, we had counseling and all that, all right? Donate to the organization. Go to rebuildingaman.com or call 800-411-BOND. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you all for coming.